Old lady drove in my lane. Old lady drove in my lane. I don't know. I'm kind of enjoying the fact that you got run over, or rushed off the road, or put whatever it was. Now because we can laugh. You know, like John Candy once said in the famous Plane, Trains, Automobiles, we can laugh about it now. We're all right. Okay, because you got run off the road by an old lady. Old lady in my lane, and maybe that would be a great country music title. Old lady ran in my lane. Old lady ran me off the road. Something like that, you know. And like I said, you came away safe. The car's fucked up. You're all banged up and bruised, but hey, we can laugh about it now, which is exactly what I'm doing. So that day you done got run off the road. I appreciate that fact, like the cosmic moment of some old lady pulling into, coming off the whatever, the turnpike or whatever the fuck it was, and just swooping into your lane. Dude, that's exactly how the fuck I feel when I go shopping on Tuesday when they have senior discount. Those old fucking cunt bags in their fucking carts. Holy Christ. Oh my god. And then they like jam it into the back of your fucking calves and shit. In the cart, there's that one section of the cart where you get that little rack underneath there. Some people put like soda under there, which I've never understood because just trying to bend down to get that shit, it hurts my back thinking about it. That shit will hit you like right in the upper heel, like right where the little shafter meets down at the heel, and it's like, oh my god. And the old lady's like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And half the time, the motherfuckers don't even realize that they did it. Like they'll ram that cart right into my fucking thighs, and they're like, I turn around, they're just looking, they're looking. And the worst part is when you're behind one, and all of a sudden they just stop mid aisle, and leave their fucking cart there, and you can't get around, and they're oblivious to the fact that they're obnoxious and they shouldn't be allowed to live, much less out in the store. I hate going on Tuesdays, dude. Oh my god. Because, I was thinking about Graham the other day, and it was just, Peter. I gotta be honest with you, I miss the concept of my family, but I don't really miss my family. Because my family were assholes. Gene, Graham, my mother. They were all assholes. They really were. Like my mother calling me, what was she called? She called me a fat lazy fuck on Thanksgiving Day. Like the parade had just ended. And she called me a fat lazy fuck because I wasn't feeling well that day. And I didn't get up until after the parade, which was noon. And the reason she was calling me these things is because the house was a mess. Because she didn't take care of the house. And she was basically taking it on me. And then Dale T was being a little fuckbag. Because he wanted to go, I want to go hunting. I want to go hunting. I want to go up there to Larry and go hunting. Jeff and the cousins, I want to go hunting. This motherfucker literally wanted to have Thanksgiving meal at like 10 o'clock in the morning. So he can go hunting the rest of the day. And it's like, you want to go hunting, motherfucker? Go hunting. You be eating cold turkey, bitch. I'm not fucking having Thanksgiving meal at 10 o'clock in the morning. The fucking parade ain't even over, asshole. You stupid scumbag cocksucker, Dale T. Don't even get me started with that fucking bullshit. And, of course, I get up. Santa's just waddled his fat ass down Macy Lane. The credits are rolling. The music's playing. The little horns are going. Kids are waving and shit, throwing candy and fucking shit. And I get up and I go to the dryer and I get my clothes to go take a shower because, we're going to start the day off. All of a sudden, as I'm coming around the corner, my mother's like, you fat lazy fuck, why ain't you starting dinner? And I'm like, the fuck is this shit? What kind of hostility is this shit? Fucking Thanksgiving, for fuck's sake. So it's like, I don't miss that. I really don't. I mean, again, I don't want to sound like I hated my family or that I don't miss my family. There are aspects that I do miss, but there's a lot of bullshit that I don't miss either. Like Graham, just Graham in general. I love my grandmother, but I don't miss a lot of that bullshit. Like Steve Martin had that beautiful commentary about in Planes, Trains, Automobiles where he's doing the Chatty Cathy thing and he's talking to Del Griffith about, when you're going to give these anecdotes that you should have a point. I actually said that to Graham. I quoted that shit to her. There was one day she's like, Peter, you come down and watch Jeopardy? I'm like, no, Graham, do I look like I want to watch Jeopardy? Ever? Oh my Christ. She had me down there one day because she's lonely and she's old and this is all that bullshit. I got so fucking bored. I literally picked up her bag of Depends that were sitting on the table and I just started reading the back of them. I didn't realize that shit could hold so much water. I'll tell you that much. I literally, honest to God, she started in on this because they had that blockbuster fucking hour from 7 to 8, where it was Wheel of Fortune, and then Jeopardy, which is just like a kick to the nuts and then followed up by a slap to the nuts. It's like old people heaven because they're going to bed at like 8:15, so it's like what the fuck. Like me, my days just start at 8:15. Fuck Jeopardy. Like, Peter. And then she asked me if I know the question. I'm not even listening to this shit, right? And she's like, "Do you know the answer, Peter?" And I'm like, "No, Grandma, I don't know. I wasn't, what? No, no." And then she wants me to look. "Oh, Peter, look, look." And she was pointing at the TV. Now, you gotta understand, I'm sitting there with my back to the TV, so I have to kind of like crane my neck and like hurt my fucking neck to kind of pretend like I'm looking at the TV. And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, that's great, Graham." And it's like, every time I tried to get up, she tried to stop me. She's like, "Oh, Peter, one more thing, Peter." And I'm like, "Graham, I gotta go home. This isn't social hour, Graham. Okay, you want to pay me to sit here? I'll listen to you. Dude, honestly, God, you pay me like $50 an hour, I'll sit here. Fuck, I'll even give you a discount, Graham." Seriously, I was always about giving her, like that time she wanted me to paint the kitchen. Because she had somebody come over to do her hair. She had all these splatter marks up on the stove. And she wanted me to paint the kitchen. This old shitty can of paint she's had for 25 years, which I'm surprised it was still good. And this old rickety brush that she had. And she's like, Peter, I'll give you $5 to paint the kitchen. I'm like, Graham, Jesus, we're talking about inflation, woman. I mean, I was like, you give me $50, I'll paint the whole kitchen. I'll do the whole thing top to fuck bottom. I'll even cut you a deal, $35. I'll even do it for you for a deal. And she thought that was outrageous. She thought $30 is outrageous to paint her kitchen. "Oh, Peter, no, Peter." I'm like, Graham, you want me to come in and do this shit, break my back doing this shit. I don't mind doing it for you, but I'm gonna be compensated for it. It was the weirdest thing. Like, she would pay people just random stupid shit all the time. She wouldn't give me a dime in that regard. Like the whole thing with my chair. She got pissed off at Dale T and thought Dale T should pay for the chair, and then wouldn't give me the chair. But yeah, oh, cousin needs like a $30,000 pickup truck. Oh, sure, here, loan him $30,000. She couldn't even give me like $300 to buy a chair. 30,000 versus 300. And she's like, "Oh, Peter, I think your father should pay for it." And I'm like, Graham, hey, where the fuck is he getting in it? Where's he getting $300? You know his situation. He's an asshole. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but you're not hurting him. He don't give a fuck. You're hurting me. And I do give a fuck. It was like, I don't know, man. It's just these old fucking people. Just these old fucking people, dude. It's like my grandfather back in the day. And I even made a story about this. This is going in book 3. Like, it's old people in their junk. My grandfather, I don't know where the fuck he found it. I think he was at the dump. I think he took a bag of trash up to the dump or something. I don't know. It was some thing, or he saw it on the side of the road and like stopped the vehicle and got out. I mean, it was some outlandish idiocy. He found, I swear to God, hear the words. Hear the words. I want you to ponder the next few words that I say. He found a roller skate blade. As in like not the boot that you put on your foot, but the part underneath it. It was like this metal clamp with these little wheels, and like there was this boot on it, and the boot was gone. It was just this metal thing with these little spinner wheels on the bottom. He brought this thing home. No, hear the words. He brought this thing home. Now, I don't think you ever saw, like when you first walk in that doorway into that garage area, it's all cleaned up now. Back in the day, there was junk. We're talking parts. We're talking this, that. The entire wall had shit on it. It had like wrenches and shit. It looked like something out of like an actual garage that you'd see people like tinkering with cars and shit. These were like 80-year-old people. So it's 70-year-old people, 60, 70-year-old people. They ain't tinkering with shit. My grandfather did tinker with stuff, but he wasn't like, we're not talking, whatever. But he brought this thing home, stuck it up on the wall, literally hung it up on the wall. There was a nail sticking out. He stuck it up on the wall, and he proceeds to tell us. I don't remember what holiday it was. It had to be a holiday because we were all together. That, quote unquote, he found it, and you never know. As in, you never know when you're going to need it. And I'm like, dude, you ain't never going to need that fucking thing. You ain't never going to need that motherfucking thing. That was sometime, I swear to Christ, that was sometime circa 1991, 92, 93. No, he died in 93, so it had to be somewhere before that. And he was proud as a peacock that he found this thing and he confiscated it because you never know when you can use it. 2007, when I was evicted from my home, and I had to come up here and rent the apartment. First thing I walk in, I see that thing, and the first thing I see is the fucking rollerblade that's been sitting there since like 91, 2007. You do the math on that. You do the math on that shit. And it was there because you never know when you're going to need one. Apparently he didn't need one. Apparently Graham didn't need one. Because Mary didn't need one. Because Cindy didn't need one. Jean didn't need one. I didn't need one. You know where it is now? It's at the fucking dump. They picked it all up and threw it the fuck out. That's where it went. He confiscated this fucking, and it wasn't even like new. I could maybe I could see the vindication if it was like brand new and it was like good quality metal or something. You could take the metal and like cash it in somewhere because they had those places where you take all the metal and stuff. I could get behind that. This thing was rusted. The wheels kind of went, the wobbled around. Like if you put this on a boot and try to skate around, you'd fall on your ass and kill yourself. And that's another thing. These motherfuckers, my grandparents wouldn't spend $2 to drop a bag of trash off. They would not spend $2 to go to the dump. It costs $2 a bag. They would not do that. They would not spend $2. I'd be like, I'll give him $10. Get rid of this shit. I don't want it. Oh my god! And all those times with Graham. Oh my god! Every week we'd have to go out there and burn stuff out in that little fucking stove, out in that other pole barn. Oh my god! And then in the wintertime, oh my god, because she had that little garage area, and then off that she had the actual garage where her car was. She would pull, in the wintertime, you gotta keep in mind, there's ice and snow and fuck everywhere. She would pull out of the driveway, do this half U-turn cock thing, and go out the driveway with the ass end of the vehicle pointing out the driveway, and then she would turn into the other, because it's on the other side of the driveway, the pole barn. And then we would go in and we would huddle together, and we would start this fucking fire, and we'd burn papers and shit. And for some odd reason, I didn't sort my stuff because I didn't give a fuck. I just didn't care. So every single fucking time, because what happens, it burns, you got the ashes, and of course the ashes fill up, and then I had to take the shovel. Now keep in mind, I got a broken fucking back. I have to take this old shovel that she's had, I swear to Christ, she's had this thing 40 years. And I'd have to shovel out, and of course when I do, there'd be tinfoil. Or something. And it would just be something left, which nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares. But Graham would see it and, Peter, Peter, you gotta recycle. I tell you that every time. I'm like, Graham, Jesus, shut the fuck up. Anyways, actually, I burnt a bunch of porn out there back in the day. We had those because you had the. This was pre-internet. Like pre Pornhub. Okay, this was like I had like magazines and shit. Back in the day, and I didn't. I got rid of them, and the only way I could do it is to throw it away. Well, the shit was in like this binder, okay, and it had like those 3-ring binder things. So I do all this porn. I'm burning porn with Graham. And out comes, and as I'm shoveling out the ashes, out comes this 3-ring binder because it didn't burn up. Everything else burned up. I mean, it was plastic, and oh, dude, it was this little fucking thing that we had that we were burning in this oven, this whatever the fuck it's called. The black smoke was just billowing out like all over fucking town and shit. It was insane. They're burning porn with Graham. Peter, what is this, Peter? Because I was trying to do it because I didn't want her to see it, obviously. So, oh my god. And I was like, hey, you know what? I didn't even realize that was in there. I was like, I don't even know what it is, Graham. Like, what is that, Peter? I'm like, I don't know, Graham. And I just shovel it into the bucket. There was a little bucket there. And what we did, or what I did, because you gotta understand, she was doing this for like decades. Like 40 years she was doing this shit. Is you shovel it out, put it into a little bucket, put the shovel back, take the bucket, go out the door and around the back, and behind the barn you just dump the ashes. That's just what they did, And of course she didn't want the tinfoil out there, and the little metal rings and metal shit that I was putting in there, because I'm not gonna sit there. I mean, it was soda cans in there one time. She's like, Peter, that's 5 cents, Peter. I'm like, Graham, I don't give a fuck. 5 cents don't mean jack. Oh my god, that one time, she went ham for, I swear to Christ, 3 weeks, wondering where 2 cents in her checkbook went. Now, if my checkbook don't balance out and it's 2 cents short, I don't give a flying fuck. Even $2, shit, even $20, even if it's like, it's $20 short, I don't really give a fuck. I may have bought something, who cares, Now, I can understand if it's 200, okay, I get that. I mean, I could probably understand maybe it's $20 short, or there's $20 disparage. I could understand that. 2 cents? No, we're talking two. No, it was 32 cents. Excuse me, 32 cents, dude. If there's 32 cents gone in my account, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I just it's it. Somebody stole it. They needed it more than I did. That's why I look at it. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. She went on for 3 weeks, and she's pulling out logs, and she's pulling out bank statements, and she's pulling out checkbooks, and she's calculators. 32 goddamn fucking cents, dude. Do you hear the words? And I'm like, and she's going, you understand, I'm sitting there at one end of the table, she's sitting at the other end, oblivious to anything. Gina's sitting off to the side, and like in between us, around the other side of the table. And Graham is all about this 32 cents. And Gina and I are just talking to each other, and she's like oblivious to what we're saying. And I'm like, is this really happening? And Gene's like, yeah, 32 cents. And we literally start to laugh, and it was like, what the fuck? 32 cents? Dude, I could care less if my bank account is 32 cents short. I'm sorry, mate. I understand it's a generational thing, but it's like, again, I could see $32. If it was $32, yes, I get it. I get $32. 32 cents? No. Peter, it's 32. Because she always had this thing. Peter, it's better than money in my pocket than theirs. And I'm like, which is probably why she always had more money than we do, but, whatever. I don't know, man. It's just these old people. It's just old people in general. Oh my god, like I don't want to get old. Like I got a bad feeling until he get old. Like right now he's kind of like at the prime of his life, which ain't saying much, but You know, he's gonna go from that moment where it's like he's okay, and he's gonna start to go downhill. And I don't know if I can deal with his shit when he goes downhill. I can barely deal with him right now. Like I have all I can do not to throw up in my mouth when I see him. To be honest with you, and I don't know. I don't know what to do when he goes to the point where it's like, and that's the end of it. When he starts doing that, I don't know. I mean, he's 75 years old. I mean, he ain't getting any better. You know, he's probably got a good 10 years left, maybe, give or take. Assume he don't get sickly or nothing. You know, he seems actually in good shape. You know, as far as old guy goes. But because you understand, there's two variants of seniors. There's the viable senior, and then there's just the I'm an old crazy fuck who pulls out in front of people and rams their shopping cart into their fucking thigh legs. There's that, and then there's like the old guy who just gets around and does what he has to do. Which is ironic because Graham, right up until she fell and broke her hip. Now I don't know what the fuck she was doing. I don't know why the fuck she felt she had to do it. She was at a graduation on a Saturday afternoon. I don't know why the fuck she was at a graduation. I don't know what the hell she thought she was doing there, but it started to rain. The grass was wet. Somebody pulled the car up for her, and then she went to get in the car, slipped, fell, broke her fucking hip, and that was the end of her. And then for at least a good year and a half, I had to listen downstairs for every time a thud happened, because she would fall. And hear Peter, Peter, Peter. And I've talked about this before, but honest to God, going down there and just seeing an old lady dead legged, especially 3 a.m., she's in the nightgown, the naked legs, and oh my God. And then she's on the porta potty, she falls off the fucking thing. She had that Mary Walker, and it wasn't very merry because she kept falling out of the fucking thing. It was this weird little contraption, too, because it had like a seat. It was almost like a wheelchair / amusement park ride. You know how they put the bar comes down in some of those, and you got the thing, and you got to strap yourself in. It was one of those things. It was this weird little contraption that you could sit in and puddle your feet and like move around, or stand up and use it as like a walker and kind of puddle around that way. Well, she wouldn't put the bar down, so she'd go use the bathroom, go to get back in the thing, not lock the bar down, and when she tried to go back to the kitchen, she'd fall. And then one day she fell and broke her fucking nose, so I come down, she's laying on her stomach with a fucking pool of her own blood, because she smashed her nose, and I'm like, Peter! Peter! I'm like, Jesus, Graham. Honest to God, it looked like something out of a murder mystery scene. Like a whodunit, you know. It was like the butler in the parlor with the lampshade kicked her in the ass or some shit. Okay, it was like a game of Clue. The only problem is Graham didn't have the clue. I had the clue, and the clue was I was fucked, basically. And it was fucked up. I mean, it was just no nice way to say that. I say fuck a lot, but this was fucked up on a major level. And honest to God, when I come down and I see this, honest to God, I half expected to see the door open, half her shit gone. Somebody came in and robbed her, threw her down, killed her. I see her in a pool. If her mouth hadn't been running, it would have looked like a crime scene. And I swear to God, and I'm not joking when I say that I have legitimate PTSD because of that shit today. And don't even get me started with the freaking moaning over the baby monitor, because the cousins and everybody and Jean thought, oh, it's a good idea to get a baby monitor so that in case she needs you, you can run downstairs and help her. Which, don't get me wrong, I wished I could, but I wasn't in any physical condition to even help myself, much less help an 80-plus-year-old woman pushing 90 who has a broken hip and can't get around. I mean, that was like the blind leading the blind right there. Okay. And then she started having night terrors. And I swear to Christ, I kind of dozed off around 12:30 that one night, and around quarter to 1, maybe a little after 1, I hear over the baby monitor. I swear to Christ, it sounded like Casper the Ghost raping a fucking cat in the asshole. Imagine taking a cat, lifting its tail, and just fist fucking it, and that kind of sound that you would hear, and you know the kind of sound that you would hear, because it's the kind of sound that just doesn't leave your fucking brain. Once it enters your ear, it goes up in your brain, and it just sits there, and you hear it, and sometimes you're in a supermarket, and you look around, and you think you heard it, because it's just still in there, and it won't go away. What the fuck is that, Graham? Holy shit, she's been dead for God knows how long, but I still hear her voice sometimes, and it's just, like, holy Christ. And I look around, and I'm like, this ain't real. Okay, that's how much she fucked me up. That's how much this whole venture fucked me up. You understand it? I am mentally fucked up because of this shit right now. It is absolutely insane. And they thought it was an idea. Let's have a baby fucking monitor with an 80-year-old woman who has fucking night terrors. And then, honest to Christ, I swear to God, when I heard her, because it wasn't, I swear to God, I thought she fell and broke her fucking hip or something again. Like, I thought she broke a bone. That's the kind of squealing and screaming she was doing in her sleep. So I run down the stairs. You understand, there's no light out there. None. Zero. So I'm like one-footing it down dark-ass fucking stairwell. Okay? I can't see shit. Like, I almost fell a couple times. No kidding. About twice. About halfway, about 3 steps down, I almost fell. Because my right foot, both times, it was my right foot both times. When I put my foot down, it was like on the edge. Like the edge was like halfway around the bridge of my foot. Like just past the heel. Like if I had gone like another inch, I would have literally split legged and slid down the fucking stairs, and like my balls would have hit every fucking step going down. And I get down there and I open the door and I'm like, Graham, what's going on? What's going on, Graham? And she's like, and then she starts talking to somebody. She's like, no. She's literally talking to somebody. It sounds like a conversation, but the words are incoherent. But she's making words. I can understand that she's talking to someone in her fucking sleep, and I'm like, this isn't my life. This just can't be my fucking life. What is going on here? What is going on? I mean, literally, it was like Joe Schmo. What is going on? I gotta watch that again. Oh my god. And then I have to go back up the fucking stairs, which obviously going up is better than going down, because I'm trying to go down in a hurry, because it's like I'm hearing this wailing and this screaming, and I'm like, holy shit, I want to make it stop. I want to make it fucking stop. It's like when seriously, it's like when you're cooking something and your smoke detector goes off. You don't give a fuck if the house is on fire. You want to make make that shit stop. So you take a broom handle and you're whacking at it and shit, and you're just knocking it off the wall. You don't give a fuck. You'll fix it later. You don't care. It was one of those things. I literally want to take a broom handle and just smack her with it, and you don't care. You'll fix it later. You know. Fucking old people. I swear to God. I mean, look. I understand old age comes for us all, and I'm ready to go away. You can understand. The minute I can, I want to get on Social Security. I want to get on everything I can and just go be put in a home that I can have a dog, have some cute little nurse come in, walk my dog, give me a sponge bath. Cradle my balls, whatever they gotta do, change my diaper, whatever. I'm ready to go. You understand that? My bag is already packed. It's like I got one of those overnight bags like the pregnant women have. I'm ready to go. Anytime somebody wants to just say, hey, let's go, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Okay? Because just me trying to take care of myself, shit, ain't happening. It just ain't happening. Because it was like, oh, Grandma wanted to keep her independence. I'm like, dude, she's in a Mary fucking walker. She can't move, and she keeps falling. There's no independence. Will Smith ain't coming. Independence Day is over. Oh, and then the fucking day I catch her. I literally come down, and I'm sitting on the porch, and she has got the porch door open so I can see what she's doing in there. She has, you understand, her porch has a step, and she's in this fucking Mary Walker. So she has taken a step down. She has lifted the entire Mary Walker, stepped down, and then taken a step down onto the porch. Okay, fine. She can do that, as long as she's super careful. But after about 30 seconds, I realize what she's doing. She's not down there just to look out the window, or just to sit there, or just to whatever. She is literally chasing a fucking bee around with a fly swatter in a Mary Walker. And she's like, "Oh, Peter, there's a bee. I'm chasing it." I'm like, "Graham, I see you're chasing it. You shouldn't be doing it. Why are you doing this shit? You're going to fall, you're going to hurt yourself, and then I got to put up with the bullshit even more." And I'm like, I mean, Ian, you got to understand, 85-year-old woman in a Mary Walker rolling around. Now, she was older by that point. Shit, she was 83, 84 when I first moved out. That was 2007. She died in 2013. That was after 3 years in a nursing home. And then a year and a half. So yeah, that was shit. She was... Yeah, she had almost made 90, I think it was. Like, months away from making 90. Which, I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that. Shit, she'd probably still be going right now. Seriously? Well, no, actually, she probably could still be going right now. It depends. Because she did have the lump on her lung because she had I think she had cancer in her lung. Well, she smoked for like 80 years. Literally 80 years. You know, it is what it is. But aside from that, honestly, guys, she died in 2013. She probably would have gone at least... She probably would have outlived Jean. If she hadn't slipped and fallen, she was... going to the store. She was doing everything. She was getting around, doing the whole thing. She had a cane, but she was getting around. She probably would have outlived Jean. Honest to God, if she hadn't slipped and fallen, she would have outlived Jean. She died in what? 2016? Oh, that was another thing. Jesus, dude. And I'm telling you right now, I felt something. I'm not going to lie. I'm not making it up. It's not after the fact. Something felt really strange to me, because I fucking remember it was early February, and it was Friday night. I know for a fact it was either Friday night or Saturday. We couldn't pinpoint it. Because what happened was, when Jean died, we got a hold of the computer, and they had me look on her stuff, like when the last time she logged in. So I looked at the history, and it was the night before, so she hadn't been on all day, and actually it may have been that Saturday night. Yeah, actually it was Saturday night. So she was last online that Friday night, and it was like 11 o'clock, something like that, 11:30, somewhere around there. And she died like that Saturday night. Now, I remember hearing it was around, I want to say 9:15, 9:30. It was kind of early. And she was up late too, so it was early for her. I heard this loud thud. I didn't think anything of it because she's always banging around doing stupid shit down there, dropping pans and stuff. And, oh my God, so all day Saturday. Well, no, what happened was we found on her desk, like these snacks. So I think she had just sat down, so it's probably 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. No, she was about 9:30 at night, yeah, so it was around that time. That's usually when she was on. And she'd be on for a couple hours till about 10:30, 11 o'clock, then she'd go watch some TV and maybe come back 2, 3 in the morning, whatever. So I think she had just sat down to fool around on a computer that night, Saturday, and she kicked the bucket. I don't know. We assume. See, because what happened was I heard like two big bangs back to back. That's why I didn't think anything of it, because it was like two or three huge loud bangs. Because she had this stupid fucking table. She's old and she had this table with these wheels, and she used it to get up, which was stupid because it's a table with wheels. Okay, well apparently the table with wheels gave out. Now I don't know how long she had been sitting there. I'm secretly praying she died instantly and hit the floor and not laid there for like 4 hours. Yeah, I can't help but think, gee, was she calling my name? Was I not hearing it? Because I couldn't hear her because got the TVs on. She had her TVs on. I couldn't hear even if you know, I don't want to say cared, but I mean if as far as like dealing with that kind of shit, care in the sense of having to like not put up with, that's not the right word, but having to like deal with that. I don't know. It's weird because you gotta understand. She had the whole front door locked, which means I'd have to go downstairs and come in through the other way, and then I don't know where the key was, and it was just a lot of problems. So I'm kind of hoping she instantly died. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Because it would suck if she was down there, Peter. Well, that's not a Gene voice, but Peter, Peter, whatever. Oh my god. Anyways, and I tell you, it, I, no, I'm telling you, that Saturday and that Sunday, it felt very, very strange to me. And that Monday was even worse. Tuesday was odd. But I could tell there was something weird. I could sense it. I'm telling you right now, I sensed it. I'm not saying it after the fact. Because I don't know, man. I was sitting there watching the Super Bowl that Sunday, and it felt really fucking weird. Just the whole. And I'm telling you right now, I swear to God, this is no lie. This is pre-deck, so I had to go downstairs. Oh dude, I went downstairs. I was like feet away from her dead body. Like her dead body was like 2 rooms away. And I'm telling you, it was in the middle of the night. And I thought I saw her standing out by the road. I swear to God, not gonna lie. I I thought no, there was somebody there. I'm not, fuck you. There was someone there because I had to go down on the porch, let the dog out, and there was no light because yeah, we didn't have. I don't. Or did we have the light? No, we didn't have the light out there. But I saw a figure, something that looked like a person, because there was light out there because there's the light from the barn. The barn has a light, but obviously it's not like super bright out there. And I swear to Christ, I thought I saw someone standing in the fucking road, not in the road, but like by the road, looking at me. And I swear to God, I thought it was her. I was like, "What's Jean doing outside?" And I looked again. There was nothing, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm not making that up. I'm not kidding when I say that. I'm not like ooh, ghost story. No, I saw somebody out there. What I thought was somebody out there. And oh, dude, oh my god, oh my god, oh, I just think about that because I was watching the Super Bowl and she was like literally under. She was like the floor down and she's dead, and it's just oh, ew, 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 ew. Like if the spirit rises up, it rose up like through to the floor, and like right behind me. Oh, dude, oh god, I'm getting chills thinking about that shit. Cause you gotta understand, like we're talking, the angel of fucking death was like right by my feet. I think the angel of death was coming for me and fucked up, went to the wrong house. Oh my god, that's just creepy shit. Because I'm telling you, there was this weird vibe in the air the whole fucking that weekend. I remember it, and I was gonna check on it. I was gonna like email her or something. I just didn't. Oh my god, I think about that, and I don't know, man. It's just a really weird situation. And we didn't find her until Tuesday. Now, some of the other side cousins were kind of pissy with us the cousin's here because we didn't find her until Tuesday. Well, the problem is, Cousin Mary was on Friday. She was there Friday, the day before. She showed up on Tuesday to check on her. And there was no answer out the door, so Cousin Mary went around the house, looked in the living room, saw her laying there. I was like, oh shit, goes in. And all of a sudden, I get a knock on the living room door heading out in the hallway, and I go out, and it's Cousin Cindy, and she's crying. I thought she had a cold. She's all sniffly and shit. And she's like, Gene passed away. And I'm like, what? I mean, because it was just one of those, it's like all of a sudden it's like, it's Tuesday. And I was like, oh shit, I thought it was like, Wednesday last week, It was just one of those out of the blue moments of like weirdness. So, I don't know. But, yeah, dude, I'm telling you, the whole weekend was weird. It was just really, really weird because I had to. Did I order? No, I didn't order pizza. I didn't order anything until she died. I've been ordering pizza, not pizza, but like subs and shit like that since she died, because I couldn't order stuff with her here because she saw it. Same thing with Graham. They'd like, you don't need it, blah blah blah. It's a waste of money, and I didn't want to put up with that shit. So I didn't order. I was like, I'm 40-year-old fucking man, I can't order pizza because I'm afraid what my grandmother's going to say. What my aunt's going to say. Which is one of the problems of renting an apartment from family, I'll tell you that right now. Because it's like, oh, you don't have money for rent, but, or, well, I shouldn't say that. Because it was family, they gave me low rent. So it's like, you don't have money for full rent, but you got money to go buy fucking pizza, three times a month. And it was like, give me a break, Whatever. Anyways. God, these fucking old people, I swear. I don't want to get old. Just put me in a fucking home somewhere and have somebody take care of me. They can take my money, they can do whatever they want, just give me some money to buy a couple games here or there, a couple things, and just let me have a dog, that's all I want. Just give me a dog and some internet, that's it. Dog, internet, and porn, that's really all I need. That's it. That's it. A couple bucks, give me some cookies. Give me some iced teas. Oh, speaking of that, holy shit, dude. I am on this obsessive, like, borderline quasi-sexual this lust pattern for strawberry Kool-Aid. Oh my god. First, years ago, it started with lemonade, where it was just, I would buy like 48 packets, like a case. You get those little cases for like $15 of Kool-Aid, and you add the sugar and shit. It started with that, and then I started having so much of it that it was like, okay, and then I went to orange, and then black cherry, and then last month I purchased strawberry. Oh my god, I can't get enough of this shit. I cannot get enough of the strawberry Kool-Aid. I don't know what it is. I am addicted to that shit. It's like, I mean, I've been, honest to God, I was drinking so much of it that it was like coming out of my pores. Like, I had this little, I talked about this the other day, it's gross, but I had this little sweat patch down by my thigh, and it was like, I rubbed it, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's like wet, like sopping wet, like soaking, like, I was like, okay, was I sweating or something? All of a sudden I looked at it, and it was fucking red. I'm like, holy shit, I'm bleeding, and I look, and I realize it's not blood. The fucking Kool-Aid is literally seeping through my pores. That's how much I was drinking that shit. It's like, Jesus Christ. I mean, it was insane. Oh, I can't get enough of that shit. I don't know what it is about the strawberry. Now, I did buy some grape, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not a fan of the grape. I don't like the grape. It's okay. It's not my favorite. But the strawberry and the orange and the lemonade are my... And I'd like to try the green, too. But the green is, like, super expensive. It's almost double the fucking price. You know what I'm going to do this year for my birthday if I make it that long? I've been wanting to do this for over a decade. I haven't had this in, honest to God, 30 years. No joke. For my birthday, I am going to go to Amazon and I'm going to buy 3 cases. They're $22 a piece, so it's gonna be over $60, $70. I'm gonna do it for my birthday. I'm gonna get some fucking Charleston fucking chews. I'm gonna get the strawberry, the vanilla, and the chocolate. I'm gonna take these fuckers. I'm gonna put them in the freezer. I'm gonna let them harden, and then I'm gonna gnaw the bejesus out of them. I'm gonna take one of each flavor every time. I'm gonna have one of each. I'm gonna gnaw the bejesus out of it. I don't know why I feel I need to do this, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it before I die. Hopefully, I make it to my birthday in March. This is October now. Dude, how did we get to fucking October? I don't remember May. I don't remember April. I don't remember May. I remember a little bit of June. Like, E3 was in June. It feels like E3 was like 3 weeks ago. Like, somebody told me E3 was 3 weeks ago, I'd be like, yes, yeah, that sounds correct. I don't know where July went. I sure as fuck don't know where August went. I vaguely remember a little bit of September. And now we're in October. But there's some good shit coming out too. There's Red Dead Redemption. There's the Luigi Mansion remake on 3DS, which is bullshit. 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 It should have been on Switch, but whatever. And I'm going to be getting those two. Red Dead fucking Redemption. I cannot wait to get this. I cannot fucking wait. This is going to be a great classic fucking game. I cannot wait. Pre-order. May even get the extended edition. Although I do want to get Spider-Man DLC. I don't know when that DLC is coming. Actually, there might be some coming. I thought they said it was a month after, so there might actually be some new DLC coming. I'll have to check. Whatever. And then I need to get the last part of the Destiny DLC because they had 2 parts of DLC. Now that game, I don't want to get into that a lot, but I'm gonna hit this for just a quick little statement. They fucked the game up. They fucked Destiny 2 up so bad that people stopped playing it. People got bored with it and got pissed with it. It took them a freaking year. September 4th was a year that this game has been out. And they had to rehaul everything, do it all over again. Because before, what they had was random rolls. So you could get a gun that has crappy rolls. Where you keep playing, you get the gun again, it has better rolls. And that's what you're going for. You want the better roll. Like, I got this rocket launcher that has tracking, where it just like beep, 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 and it just shoot and it tracks the guy. And it has cluster bombs. So it's tracking and cluster, which is like a god roll. Like, some people get cluster, some people get tracking. I got them both. Which is insane. This rocket launcher is a beast. Okay. And that's what you're doing. You're playing to get the fucking god roll. And you know, whatever. So they ended up having a new DLC that just came out September 4th. That cost $40, and then they're going to have a season pass kind of thing, which is 3 more DLCs for the remaining year, down until next September, which is bullshit. It should be 4, but whatever. And that's an extra $30. But I was like, fuck you. You don't even deserve the $40. The idea I gotta pay you another $40 just to fix the fucking problem that you assholes created, I had a little bit of a problem with that. I understand, they worked hard and blah blah blah, and they got it back the way people wanted to play it, and they deserve to have money and stuff. I get that, but they don't. They didn't deserve to have money. Because I feel like I was still cheated from the last set of shit that I purchased. That last set of DLC was shit, by the way. The second one, obviously, better than the first one, but whatever. Anyways, so there's that. What else is coming out? Is there anything else? I did purchase It, the new one. I had the original. I don't know. So I think for Halloween I'm going to watch It, like Halloween night. I was going to watch Burbs, and I haven't done it yet. Well, today's only the 1st. I'll probably watch it today. Because I start out with watching Burbs. What is the fucking lineup this year? I don't know what I'm going to watch, to be honest with you. It's going to start with Burbs today. I can't believe it's another fucking year. It's going to end on the 31st with... I mean, realistically, if I went all out, it would be Charlie Brown Great Pumpkin sometime in the afternoon. Then sometime around between 6 and 8, it would be Nightmare Before Christmas, and then sometime after that, it would be whatever movie I'm buying for the year, which in this case is the new It, which I got the code for you, so you can have the code. And I still got some of those old movies from last year that I didn't watch, because I bought this whole monster movie set from last year, and I only watched like half of them. I think there's at least 2 left. I think I got the Invisible Man and the Wolf Man maybe left. Oh, we gotta watch Pet Sematary. That'll probably be soon. I think I'm going to watch. I gotta watch Lost Boys because I didn't watch it last year. I'm trying to think what else is there to watch. Shit, I got some really good movies that could definitely go into the Halloween movie lineup that just came out recently, like The Quiet Place, which I just saw that though. That kind of sucks. Oh, maybe I could do a Cloverfield. Just watch them all. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that because I would like to see Paradox again. I'd like to actually own Paradox. Kind of wish they'd put that on Blu-ray. And yes, I do count Quiet Place as part of that series. I don't care what anybody fucking says. Let's see, what else is there? There was Annihilation. I could watch that again. I don't think I will, but I could. I've been wanting to get Friday the 13th. I may have to do that next year if I'm alive. Because I'd like to get those. I'd like to see those, especially the early ones. Maybe cut it off around 6 or 7, whatever. I'm trying to think, what else is there? There's 1408. I don't know if you've seen 1408. Fucking great movie. You gotta see it. If you haven't, fuck you. I'd almost like to do Never Ending Story again. Oh, we gotta do Labyrinth too. I gotta do Labyrinth, Never Ending Story. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to. I'll do like a whole clip of just what I want to do. I'll have to think about it. I'll have to go out there and look and see what I have because I don't even know what I have anymore. I've got dude. I've got over 1,000 movies. I literally have 1,000 DVDs. I have 1,000 DVD Blu-rays. I gotta see what I have left. You know, I may even have. I might even have some of the Halloween movies left over. Can't remember if I watched those or not because I bought the whole set. I think like a year ago or 2 years ago, and I just didn't have time to watch them all. And there might be like 1 or 2 at the end that I don't have. I don't remember if I watched H2O, whatever. I don't know. Whatever. I'll have to look see what I have. But I know I do have a couple of those monster movies. And there's a couple that are basic. You're just going to watch every year. Because like I said, it starts off with Burbs and then it ends with basically Nightmare Before Christmas and then whatever movie I watched that night. Because I always save a movie for Halloween night. Yeah, we got to do. Like I said, we got to do the Burbs. We got to do Lost Boys. We got to do Pet Sematary. Pet Sematary is a must every year. Just that old fucking guy. On a bad road there. No, what did he say? It was a. I can't remember, but old Judd there. The main accent. Out there with a car. Out there. That's a nasty road out there. Fucking love that guy. Fucking love that guy. I am so sad that he's dead. That's a great fucking movie. I'm so glad he's in it. Just seriously. Maybe maybe I'll watch The Fly again. Oh shit, you know what? Maybe I'll watch the original Fly and then I'll watch the Jeff Goldblum Fly again. You know, I think I'm going to do that. I haven't seen that in a couple years. Dude, the original Fly creeped me out as a kid because it ends with Vincent Price standing over this fucking spider web, and there's this nasty spider, and there's the half fly with the dude's head, and he's going, help me, and Vincent Price is like, fuck you, and he grabs this rock and crushes him. This is after the man fly died, so there was no going back. So Vincent Price is a beast. I fucking love that guy. I can't get enough of him. I'd spoon that guy. I'd dig him up and spoon him. Fucking love that guy. He's another one I miss. There's a couple of old guys I really miss, like Stewart. I kind of miss. What's his name there? Jimmy Stewart. I miss him. I liked his stuff. Vincent Price, love it. Dude, I was introduced to Vincent Price from fucking Scooby-Doo of all things. Back in the day, he's doing the voice, and something about his voice just totally screams Halloween to me. He did some good stuff. Vincent Price, I'm a fan of his shit. I don't know. See, what else did I get? I got the Memoirs of the Invisible Man. Now, I don't know if that's like a Halloween movie per se, but I'm going to count it as one. I don't know. I'm going to see if I can't get you a fucking code. I don't know. I don't want to drop $10 because I got to pay for Amazon fucking Prime this month, which is just bullshit. That's like $120 fucking dollars. Oy, oy, oy. Yeah, between two movies, Luigi's Mansion, I paid like $100 just for two movies in Luigi's Mansion. But I had been planning for Luigi's Mansion, and I'm planning for because it's Halloween. You got to get Luigi's Mansion because it's basically like he's a Ghostbuster. He's got this little vacuum cleaner. And he's sucking up the ghosts and stuff. So I absolutely have to get that. And the problem is it's on my GameCube, and I can't play my GameCube because my GameCube doesn't work with my new TV, and I don't even know if I have all the cords to the GameCube. So it's good to have it, even though it's a downgrade. It's good to have it where I can play it. And for $40, you know what? It's Halloween. It is what it is, and I'm gonna go all out. And of course, then you got Red Dead Redemption on the 26th or the 28th, whatever it is. The only problem is I may not have money for it. I may have to wait until a couple days later, which would be like early November. Which I'm having a problem with that too, because then you got the freaking post office box bullshit, which I don't know how I feel about that. Because if I order Red Dead Redemption, actually, if I order Luigi's Mansion as well, that's going to come and it's going to be sitting in a mailbox for God knows how long. And I don't know when anybody's going to get it, because I can't go out there anymore. I cannot make that trek because I've been having these chest issues, these breathing issues, and these panic attacks, and I can't do it. I just simply can't freaking do it. So what I think I'm gonna have to do is keep an extra $20. So basically, a $65 game, because you got to pay like $5 in tax, is going to probably be closer to $85. So what I think I'm going to do is buy some cookies, and I can get. Basically, I got these cookies now, like $20, and they come in this big box. So if I get the cookies with Red Dead Redemption at the same time, and I'll order it like 2 days before it comes out, they'll ship it all together in one big box, and it will force the mail carrier, instead of dropping it off in the fucking box and leaving it there for God knows how long, they'll actually have to bring it to the house. The only downside is I still have to go downstairs, but that's okay. So I may have to. The idea that I have to do that kind of shit because they won't ship it UPS anymore fucking pisses me off. UPS would drop it off at my fucking right there at the bottom of the stairs. That's it. Fucking post office, they leave it out in the freaking box for 7 months. And these fucking other people next door, they're fucking incompetent. I don't know when they're getting my mail. You know? I don't know when they're getting the mail. They may do it that day, they may do it the night before. Whatever. Anyways, I think I'm going to end this clip. It's only an hour. This is actually kind of a longer one. Anyways, you know what? I don't care. Fuck you. Whatever.